Our Chancellor's name is Gargamel.
Gargamel.
Man, he was just out trying to catch some Smurfs. Many know legendary heroes of past ages, mythical figures that transcend normal limitations to become something greater than what they were. Such figures as Hercules, Lu Bu, Finn McCool, Gilgamesh, Rostam, or Achilles. Each has a name and a story that has echoed through the ages and maintains its importance to this day. Now let me introduce you to another such hero. One who may not grace the history books but still has an epic legend to tell. This is the story of a man formerly called Goran de Bonaparte, now simply known as Baba the Stronk. Who should we pick on? Who are we going to kindly bully into making us have prestige?
Someone who can't march their troops to us, so I'd say someone in Ireland.
Ireland it is. Desmond, Thomond, Ormond, or Leinster. Dude, Desmond. Desmond looks smug. Let's look at the rulers. That guy, I don't know. He's got a nice beard. That guy looked kind of stuck up. That guy looks like the groundskeeper from Harry Potter. All right, so we're declaring war on this guy. Conquer and declare war. So we raise all of our armies. And now that they have gathered, all 300 guys, we'll make landfall in Desmond and then march that way so they don't try to like ambush us as we're landing. Well, we have.
Yes, it is.
You will probably lose.
Pathologic 1 and 2. I need to actually play Pathologic 1. I know it sounds so phony of me to be like, I love Pathologic, but I've only played Pathologic 2. But
so now if we do this,
I swear I've been meaning to. I just don't have the time.
So we're gonna try to outmaneuver these guys. If we fought them there, they'd be defending on hills. If we fight them here, we're defending in wetlands and have higher quality troops. This is really gonna be...
That sounds good.
Our champion was wounded by an enemy soldier. So we're winning, but it's... Oh, that was bad. And our wife is bearing child. Awesome. So we won, but that was Pyrrhic by every measure.
Did we end up with 3 guys left?
Yeah, that were in the fight. Our three of our champions were still in the fight by the end. We did capture this guy, and we can ransom him back for 10 gold, or keep him imprisoned. So we can look at what we want to do with him at the end of the war. I say we press our advantage, because we don't have much of one, and
yeah, take all of that advantage we do have.
Defending a river crossing. Now that should help. Ooh yeah, that river crossing. River crossing is that river crossing won us that hands down.
River crossings are absolutely brutal.
Oh my lord. Alright, enforce demand. Take the land. Oh no. Well, so this guy was raiding the land that we just took control of and we're marching into. We're defeating him. Okay. Was not expecting that. So we won 2 victories. We were being raided by him.
Young Glad.
You should feudalize that area. Low county control. Less worried about that. So we're gonna go ahead and wait until they're done raiding. Because we can't disband with hostile armies around. And then disband? My son and heir. Your newborn son is your new player heir. With a tired yet blissful smile, presents me with a perfect little son. One day, child, you will carry on my great legacy. What name would befit a count?
Guthru. Is how you pronounce that one.
And how do we pronounce our son's name? What should we name him? Got it, Shark Boy.
And if we have a girl, it's Lava Girl.
Sharklad.
Sharklad.
Wait a second. Why did we change hats?
Because we went to war.
Hot nonsense. Bring back the cap. Oh, it's because we're still. No armies can be disbanded because there's a hostile army nearby. Just wait. All right, now we can disband. Now we got the thinking cap back, baby. So, we can raise a runestone. We gain 350 prestige from doing it. Costs 50 gold. We can raise an ancestral runestone, conquest runestone, clout runestone. So I say we do it because we get prestige, and that's what we're trying to get. It's customary among Norse to erect carved monuments to commemorate important events, the death of a loved one, the settling of a dispute, the acquisition of land, and so on. Perhaps I could benefit from such a rock. Well, what to carve? Rock through the ages. Every runestone tells a message of some significant event in the life of the commissioner. From the smallest peasant to a count like myself, the stone records all. What shall this monument speak of? Perhaps my vanquished foe, Dusand. You want me to pay how much for a giant painted boulder?
Alright, Vlad the Younger, you win. You get your stone.
Also, look, he has like the proportions of Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god, it's Fat Vlad and Young Vlad.
Now that I have decided what to put on my runestone, the question remains where to place it. Memorials of two victories, such as my triumph over Dusand, are a constant reminder of a war's glorious end. His face is like, they are best placed in areas that require encouragement to cooperate. So we can do Ormond, which is the place we just conquered. Go for it.
Yeah.
Now, so the other things we could do, call a hunt, host a feast, which will cost us some gold, but we can still do either. We don't quite have enough gold to go on a pilgrimage, I don't think. And if we want to raise gold to do more of that stuff, we can also raid in Ireland now. All right, this is the same.
Sounds good.
This is the same vermin thing. So lose piety to get positive popular opinion for 5 years. Sure. Both are.
Another little thing about that little symbol, the Ev. I'm pretty sure that's the thing that became the typewriter Y, which is where the ye old comes from.
Cool.
Because ye old was never ye old. They never said ye old. It was always still the old. But they had a letter for the. And I'm pretty sure it was still Ev at the time.
So then we can raid. We got 150 raiders, which is not outstanding, but it's all right. So we can try and raid this place, which is the army we just beat that was raiding us. Although their army might be in better shape. We can try and raid this place. They're currently fighting, I think over here. No, that's not them. I don't know what their deal is, but here we would have to siege down a city. So, fort level 2. Here, their city's already been sieged, but they have 2 bishoprics, each with 6 gold that we can try and loot. Or we can try and go up here or here. Try and get that one. Or we can try and sail across the seas. That's totally something we could go over here and try and raid this area, because that's a small state. Pick your poison.
Oh boy. Kind of like the Leinster?
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 Right.
Leinster. There we go.
And
That's
how do you want to get there? That's the most direct route to either of those.
March through Switzerland?
Alright, march through neutral territory. And I will... Are we not able to... Oh, do we not have enough guys to raid? Let's see, if I move you back this way. Oh, hey, our wife's pregnant again.
Huh.
Don't know what's preventing us from raiding. We should be able to, by all accounts. I think it might just be we have too few men. Now we'll try to increase this person's opinion of us. They're our spymaster and also a dishonorable villain, who will act against you and others according to her personality, which is primarily determined by her personality trait. Isn't it great that our spymaster is a dishonorable villain? Host a feast or call a hunt. What are you thinking?
I'm a man of the hunt.
The untamed wilds are calling, all manner of beasts awaiting my spear and arrow. Yep, 33 gold.
Sounds good.
We are off on a hunt. Hunt illegal prey. Poachers here in the Count's Woods, they huddle together as I ride up with my guard, making a poor job of hiding the dead hart behind them. We did not do this, your mercy. Their blades and bows belie their words. They will hang and their villages will pay. Which we will gain, extra taxes, lower popular opinion for 10 years. You all seem like excellent bowmen, which is extra prowess for 2 years, for 10 years. And the animal is mine along with fines for their lives. We gain 150 prestige. We have a 57% chance of gaining 150 prestige and a 42% chance of losing 75 prestige and gaining outraged poachers. Or poaching outrage.
I like that last option.
So that's what we're going with?
High risk, high reward. Let's do it.
We did it. We pulled it off.
Hooray!
Hunt, returning from the wild. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the heart and our other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. We return home reinvigorated. Another 150 prestige, which puts us 5 prestige away from our required amount of prestige, which is great.
It's very
Got a
good.
daughter.
It's Lava Lass.
Sharklad and Lava Lass. A new claimant of all the buffoonery I've ever seen. In Gargamel's inane efforts, our Chancellor's name is Gargamel. Man, he was just out trying to catch some smurfs. Inane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged Chieftain Corpora's claim to the County of Ormond. Who is this guy? We're supposed to make friends. Oh, he acknowledged the Leinster guy's claim to our new Irish land.
Of course, it's the Leinster guys.
Alright, so now we can do another stewardship one. Cutting cornerstones, defensive measures. Did you want to try to work down to,
Yeah, we
want to
want the development, is what we said.
work on that. Now, we have enough prestige to just up and move. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to fight the Leinster guy first? It's up to you.
Okay, so what exactly happens when we up and move?
All of this land becomes our land. All of our vassals, magistrates, court people all move here. And all of our territory is liberated, and like random upstart nobodies in the territory take over. Generally, it's somebody who we know in our core territory, but it's still kind of random upstart nobodies. Also, our first attempt to sway our spy master did not work. They still have a negative 47 opinion of us.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if we end up getting a ton of piety, which we'd have to have a super pious character to do, we could reform the faith and make an entirely new faith, more or less. Change the virtues, sins, doctrines, tenets, everything. Which might be something that we get back on and do someday. All right, so what do you think? Fight Leinster guy, or up and move everything to the Mediterranean and retake New Smoland?
I think we should uproot and go, I guess.
All right. Now, do you want to change where we try to take over? We can take over this area. We can try to take over Chicken Guy. The Menorca.
I'm happy to reclaim Smoland.
Smoland it is.
If you think we can do it.
I totally think we can do it. Their forces are vastly superior to ours. All right. So, interesting thing with that particular declaration. If we do declare a Varangian adventure, we gain up to 2,000 bonus special soldiers. Potentially if we controlled land in mainland Scandinavia. So we could also always just try to go back and be like, hey, can we attack any of you? And we can also just kind of give it some time to buff out some of our... Oh, our wife's pregnant again. County Ormond gained martial guidance for 5 years. This happened despite your marshal's poor martial skill. Despite. Why are our guys always so incompetent? The voice of reason. Another council meeting, another conflict. Spymaster Martha and Gidja Skijvor are arguing violently about my next charity project. As Count, I could silence them with a single word, but I have a better idea. My diplomatic pursuits have given me insight on how to handle situations like these. To please everybody,
I would say,
our diplomatic pursuits. Painfully average.
Gudja and Scout.
For the name?
Yeah, Gudja.
So we can try to make...
Weird ooh.
So... This one is our wife. This one is our spy master, who hates us anyway. Oh, and is Catholic and French, which, okay, that makes sense. So we can upset one. So we can side with one without upsetting the other, side with one without upsetting the other, or find a compromise that makes everybody happy. 17% chance I arrange a great compromise. We get weak hooks on both of them, and their opinions improve. 51% chance I arrange a good compromise. No hook, but we do get opinion improvement. 31% chance I fail to find a compromise, lose 10 opinion. And our church stops endorsing us. Because our wife is also the religious leader.
Oh.
I'm considering changing that. We could always fire our wife.
Honey, I don't think you're up for the job.
All right. So what are you thinking?
I want to try and find a compromise, as funny as that is. Because I feel like that's exactly what
I failed to find a compromise.
No!
They're both disappointed in us. All right. Oh, she's not our wife. She's our concubine. Oh. Yeah, and we currently have your realm priest does not endorse you. We could fire them and replace them with this new person who has a piety of 6. Or a learning of 6, which is better than our current learning of 3. Instead of terrible, it's just poor. What an upgrade. You want to do it?
Let's do it.
We're doing it. Boom. Now it's not terrible, now it's just poor. And our church endorses us again. If the church doesn't endorse you, fire them. Get a new one. New church. Who dis? New daughter.
I can't think of any other characters from Sharklad and Lava Girl, so
Max. Mr. Electric.
Oh my god.
Thank you for watching. If you can, it would be very helpful if you subscribe, comment, like, and/or share the video. Also, if you're thinking,
That's it! No!
then don't worry, more videos are on their way. And in the meantime, you can follow on social media and check out the live streams on Twitch for more content.